Next message.
Met you in Houston, but you're from Atlanta, New York from Pennsylvania, something. Fuck, all I know is you hot and you know this. You make it easy to blow this, you know this. Perking the ass for me, shaped like a glass for me. It's like I knew what I liked. I'm right, I know what I like. Sex tapes off.
You know, it's so crazy because lately, this weekend, I have been channeling men. Now, what I mean by that is twice I've had two customers mention their husband or father in a way where it was a message to me. So, like, the first girl, literally her father channeled me to deliver a message. I don't want to see that shit. I'm sorry, I just had an epiphany because I was walking. I kid you fucking not. I was walking this morning, and of course I'm thinking about my dilemma. And it's not even a dilemma in a bad way. It's just like, I really just, in my head all day, all morning, I'm just practicing how I'm going to go to, yet again, another mechanic. Which, at the end of the day, I know this is where I'm supposed to go. Because I channeled a dream that I had, like, before COVID. Where I'm asleep. And there's an explosion. And in that state, in that mind, that shit freaked me the fuck out. And even now, I'm freaking out about it, but I know I don't need to freak out about it. But for me, I feel like, I don't know, I just know that I'm supposed to go there. So, like, I'm not going to the dealership. Like, if you can't get past stereotyping me twice, like, baby, I'm not coming back there. And it's like, the place I'm going to, like, it's like, I've dealt with his bullshit enough to the point where, like, if I had to deal with the bullshit as a mechanic, I would rather deal with him than to deal with anybody else type of shit, because he's in an area that is central enough for me to be able to maneuver in Houston. If, for example, I had to get an Uber or catch the bus or whatever. But the one thing I made a promise to myself is I won't have to do that. Like, I won't have to do that. So I personally know that this is where I'm supposed to go because of that dream, but also I had a customer today speak of her husband talking to his daughter about said issue. And it's funny. Stop! My God! No means no! Dude, it's right here. You was so busy trying to lick me to death. You too excited. You not looking. Damn. Sorry. But stop. Please. I said stop. I know first time I didn't say stop, but physically with my feet, I was telling him to stop. So, this client today, it was so crazy. It was this full circle moment type of thing, because she delivered me a message where her husband drove his daughter's car and it was making a certain sound and he was like, girl, you need to go get this fixed type of shit. And her like, oh, that's what that noise is type of thing. So it's like, for me, her even just randomly mentioning that, I took that as a confirmation, because of course I was thinking in my head, like, how is it that I am going to present everything to this man when I go here? And because it's like, I have to let him, like, it's like, I have to let him know, like, everything type of shit, like, because, like, there's a key fucking ingredient. And when I tell you this key ingredient is what literally is the fear of the unknown, that's the fear of the unknown of me going there. Because, and it's like, the fire in the dream represents what's going on with the car physically, not in like a dangerous type of shit. It's not dangerous or anything like this. But at the same time, it's making me appreciate me having this luxury, because when I had my Altima and I was going through said same issue, that fucking noise, I don't know if anybody could hear it or not, but me driving and hearing that noise and feeling how it felt, like, to me alone, that scared me. And not scared me in a scary way, but, like, I don't want to hear that. Like, that is something. Hey, calm down. You shaking the flow. You shaking this whole flow. Is there a problem because I'm telling you to calm down? You're shaking the floor. Don't nobody want to hear that? You shouldn't be shaking the floor, boy. Calm down. So, it's like, sitting here talking, I get the representation of what the fire means. And it's just this one missing ingredient, and I'm just hoping and praying he has this one missing ingredient, because I feel like my Altima, I feel like every time he worked on my Altima, I feel like he's never had to ask for this important ingredient. So that's why all day long I had to think about it. You know what I mean? Like, literally, when I ain't got nobody but my fucking self, literally all I have to do is think and think and think and think. Like, and I knew that I was doing everything right, because one, when I was asleep last night, like, I should have been tossing and turning. Like, normally by then, like, literally the day is tomorrow and I'm not even nervous. You know, normally, like, shit like this, I'm so freaking nervous the night before. Can't sleep, pacing, and I'm not doing none of that. And it's like, this is me seeing my own growth and still being me, but still, you know, not bitching up type of shit. Like, I am handling the stress. Like, people are like they're hearing my story, but then it's like the outside, they not seeing the fucking story. So it's just so crazy. If this person has the key, the missing ingredient, and can actually do it, then that is where, regardless, I have to tell my story comes into play for him to know why I don't have this missing ingredient, to know, because I need him to understand, like, I wasn't out here lollygagging, I wasn't out here bullshitting, like, literally, I was out here doing what it is that I needed to do. But it's like, I need to figure out a way to let him know, like, I wouldn't even be through this shit either if you would have always respected me. Like, the only reason why I went to that place was because when I was taking my Altima, the very first guy who I was dealing with, like, he's the reason why I kept coming back, because he was there and then he disappeared and then he appeared, and it's like, what the fuck? It's like, light switch. Complete light switch. But it's like, even as I'm talking, like, literally, I feel the energy. Like, I feel that man's energy. I feel his energy to know, like, I may not have to worry, but I'm still optimistic because at the end of the day, I've been doing this long enough to literally not get my hopes up. Like, from the very beginning, I didn't have my hopes up. Like, I kept hope alive, but at the end of the day, I never expected everything to go correctly. Why? Because I just knew. Like, I knew. Like, I'm like, the reason why I stopped caring about certain things is because it's like, literally, I've been trying my damnedest and my hardest to do something that it's a goal for me. And it's like that one goal is the biggest goal that you can get. It's like, I've reached half of that goal before. Because, when I tell you, I had a big ass goal. And, like, man. The person who made me spend the bulk of that goal, like, baby, don't even know, like, how much that in itself hurt me to, make sure that I had to do what I had to do for the sake of myself alone. And it's like, thank God I had that. But it's like, damn, it's like, you do one thing and then here come the bullshit type of shit. And the one thing about it is, like, even in that situation, didn't regret nothing. So it's like, once you let go of, I guess, the hardest goal that you have yet to be able to accomplish, I don't know. I really don't know how to word this, but once you let go of a certain thought and you're like, you know what, just fuck it, YOLO, who gives a fuck, like, type of shit, like, yes. That is where the state I'm at. And if I wasn't at that state in this fucking moment, if I didn't decide 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 months ago to let this part of that energy go out of my life, like, I would not be as calm as I am. Because it's like, me talking, I'm looking to the side and I'm like, I'm ready for this. Like, I'm ready for this. Like, I'm ready for this. Like, I feel no nervousness. Like, I'm ready to go walk my Snoopy. I'm ready to sleep good. And hope and pray is still good sleep. Now, I do feel like I woke up early because of it. But as far as in my mind, my body, and my soul, like, I went to sleep early because I'm working on my feet and doing 9 and probably think 6, 7 people, like, naturally my body is going to be crashed when I hit the bed. So it's like, I'm going to bed kind of early than I normally do, to the point where I'm waking up at 3 and 5 o'clock in the fucking morning. So, and I'm okay with that. Like, a long time ago, during COVID, and this shit was doing the same thing. I was like, you know what? When I had those moments, I am going to take those moments and do da-da-da-da-da. And, I do that. Like, when I first moved in here, baby, I did that shit. I most definitely did that shit. And it's like, that is an addiction that I crave. And I love that for me because it's all positive. Like, it's all positive. Like, there is nothing negative that can be said about said things unless someone is being a freaking hater. Because that's how I keep my peace. That's how I keep my sanity. And it's like, you don't have enough time during the daytime to do said things that you want to do all the time. So if you wake up early, you have the energy to do it. And, like, you'll be surprised on how happy you really will be when you take that leap of faith. Wow. Okay, so like I finally think I know how I want to do this painting, randomly off subject, but like the reason why I haven't started because I know I want to start with a base color. I just didn't know what base color or how I want to do it, but now I finally know how I want to do it. See, that's me. I'm a practice person because literally I've practiced this painting 3 times and randomly all of a sudden because I probably got inspired because I was talking to my niece today at work and like when I finally paid attention to her background, I was like, that's my painting on the wall. And she was like, yeah, and got it happy and excited. And it was like, she was so shocked that she gave it to me, that I gave it to her. And like, in that moment, I could tell like by her body language and how happy she was, like she really did. She really loves that painting. And so that's why I feel like I probably just got the epiphany on how to do it because honestly, even at work, the little puzzle thingy that the coworkers and I did, like even at work, I'm always looking at it. I'm always looking at the eye, like I'm always looking at it because I try to look at it for inspiration for mines that I'm doing, which I don't even know if I've showed where I'm at with that or if I started. But let me go get my journal. Journal. Where are you? Journal. Here you go. Okay. Let's see if she goes straight to it. She does. Oh, I forgot to grab another one. Oh, well. But yes, this is where I'm at with it. Oh, my God. I feel like I've seen this. This right here. Oh, my God. It's giving me deja vu. Oh! But yes, this is where I'm at with it. This is going to be the painting. So what I'm thinking is the base, so basically all of this will basically be rose gold, and then all the petals and stuff I will use different colors. Ooh, that could be dope. And that would be almost like a dope ass chakra for real if I could find more colors or put more colors. We'll see. So this is the rose gold that it's gonna be. And then this is my first inspo pic that I drew. So this is gonna be the base. And then I don't even think we're gonna use the black no more. Are we gonna do we're most definitely gonna do the browns, maybe the purple. Browns, purple, yeah, we can do the pink. Maybe we'll just do the different shades. No, not that pink for sure. Let's see. Oops, what this one giving? Nope. So yeah, that may be dope with just these 4. Oh, that may be dope. I can start it off as amethyst, the purple. Start the flower with that. Maybe fade it into the brown one. And then do this pink. Oh yeah, that's gonna be cute. And then this gold right here. That may be cute. Well, it's not really gold, it's caramel. Okay, so now we know where to start. And then also, if I get my car fixed, I can remember to bring this hoe right here. So that means I need to paint this tonight if I want to bring that to get the car fixed, because I am going to draw on here, probably with the marker. That is probably what I'm going to motherfucking do. It's not even in here. Where's my marker? I know where it's at. So, yeah.
You gotta be conscious of our tongue and what we say, how we saying it, and even when we saying it. You know, you can cancel out your own progress, your own blessing by saying the opposite of the very thing that you want to happen. If your words don't have no intentions, why are you talking? I believe that when we become more conscious of our tongue and the power in it, then we realize that we're not seeing stuff happen and manifest. It's because you speaking so much depth over the very thing that you saying you want. Shit, you confusing God. You hear me? God confused, because in one moment we speak it, and then one moment we speak against it. You hear me? We gotta be good stewards of our tongue. You know, what are you saying? Why are you saying it? Do your words have intentions? Are those intentions good or bad? If they bad, don't say that. There's literally power of life and death in our tongues. You know what I mean? So we just have to be conscious of what we saying and why. I literally be rejecting words from people. You hear me? Like I be stopping people in mid-conversation, you know, because you speaking spells on me, you know. And sometimes the person speaking the words not even conscious that they speaking spells. You speaking spells on me. That trauma you speaking with, that negativity you speaking on me. Nah, you keep that, you know, keep that. I believe that when we become more protective of our energy, our eye gates, our ear gates, our tongue, our body, our temple, all that, we see our world change. When you start protecting your energy, your space, your tongue, your eye gates, your ear gates, everybody gonna say you acting different and you doing the most. When it comes down to my life, my soul, you damn right, I'm gonna do the most.
So I just put on my shoes to take him walking. And he come in here to lay down and chill. I pushed him back in here. He sat down, and I started to push him, and I didn't even know that was possible on carpet. So yes. Look at him, big chillin'. Look at him. He refused to tear up this frog. Look at him, big chillin'. Turn his froggy into a pillow. See, this is what we wanted for him. He's still tearing up the frog. He just tearing him up like slower. And then he's just gonna still tear mostly on this bear. So he's very smart. That's why I was like, he know what I'm saying if he understands how to stretch his stuff. You get, yes, you get what I'm saying. Don't tell me no. You know what I'm saying. And that's a part of his patience. And my pockets. So I didn't dream or anything last night, but I slept on my back, and I woke up and I felt, you know, some discomfort in my shoulder. So I had the heater blanket on because my body just needed the heat. I wasn't really cold. And then if I sandwich this in between the heater blanket, like whatever these little beads are, it has to be a type of metal. And so it heats up, but not in an uncomfortable heat up way. So this sets the heater blanket tone times fucking 25. I'm not even exaggerating. So where I was hurting, I was like, ooh, this is uncomfortable. And then I was like, ooh, this is hot. Because I knew that I had this sandwich. I was like, ooh, let me see what this feel like. So I put it on, I kid you not, went back to sleep. Da 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 da. Wake up, bitch. My shoulder right up in here feels so fucking fine. Like I feel nothing, and I'm like, oh, I have to document it because I forgot what I was thinking, but I was thinking, and then I was like, wait, hold up. I think I looked at it, I was like, wait, that bitch really did work. So yeah. So I'm just slowly getting my self ready for doomsday. Let me stop. But no, I like, granted, I'm uncomfortable having to literally just go ask somebody to give me something for free, or not even something for free, but on consignment type of shit. So, you know, it is what it is because he's done it before twice. So that's the only, like, that's why I haven't been stressing, because Like, before I even ask anybody anything, I always make sure I have a backup to the backup plan in case that doesn't work. And then now that I'm going to go ask him to fix my brake on co-assignment, basically, I have a backup to the backup plan, like, regardless of whatever happens. Like, if he does it for me, we said we good. All we gotta do is pray, stay positive, la da 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 da. Then the second option is the option I don't want to go to because his cons outweigh his pros, and it's like I can't take another person basically playing on my downfall. Like, I just don't want to give him the opportunity because, you know, I'm sorry, when it comes to gay men, they are just as catty as women, and like I be seeing it. So it's like I know I don't 100% trust him. So that's why, like, even walking that man that challenged me and was like, go get your brakes fixed, like, I'm like, I'm being told, go get your brake fixed. So yes. Oh, gotta edit that part out. Yeah, cute. Yeah. One thing I do want to say real quick is while I'm doing all this fussing, because I told myself that I didn't want to drag me fussing about this on and on because I get tired of it. So I know other people get tired of it, but I do want to say one thing straight. The black man fucked me, but the dealership, 100%, they are the ones who made me miss out on the most money. When I tell you I missed out on a good 3 weeks of pay fucking with the dealership, like, yeah, they made me miss out on the most. So I do want to put that out there. Like, I'm not just like this last mechanic, he doesn't get the whole full blame for everybody, considering I went to the dealership twice, and twice I couldn't even get past the judgment zone. So yes, and then by the time I went there the third time and demanded respect, I'm still getting fucked in the ass because 100% they procrastinated. Like, when I called the dealership and then I called the warranty company to find out the dealership ain't never even called the warranty company, and they had my car since that morning, yeah, they procrastinated. No, like, people have shit to do, and it's like, you don't know what anybody has. Everybody doesn't always have somebody, and you need to be mindful of that and stop bullshitting because you're not that busy. Like, I understand you got shit to do, but you're not that busy, especially if you're a new guy. If you're a new guy, you really should be working hard. So yeah. Paying my car notes, and somebody left their receipt in the thing, and I just need everybody to see everybody's struggling. You're not the only one struggling. And before I even looked at this, I said God bless this receipt, not without even knowing what the balance was. And look at this, 888 balance. So before I forget, the mechanic that I went to today 100% has the key to get my tires off my car. So 100%, that is a big stressor off of my heart, because it's like I didn't want to have the risk having to get another one. And then when I was researching how to get your locks off without the key, you know, a lot of people charge like $100, and I'm like, why do I have to pay $100 for somebody who else made a mistake? So luckily he has that, so we good to go. We got something real heavy off our heart. So fingers crossed I can knock some shit off of the price and have my brakes by the time I go get them fixed. So, yes. I do not know how to decipher this, but he see me put my food in the microwave. He was right here with his treat, and he come and he start eating. So I don't know what that entails. I don't know if he's like, ooh, let me hurry up and eat and maybe I'll get some food. I don't know, but I'm here for it because I really did want him to eat before he got his treat. So whatever it is, there you go.
I'm looking for, yeah, it's that bird in the VIP line with the V-time and the East Run. Used to drive the Nissan, now she in a Pima. I don't want her.